What up, Jays? This is Sabre Final 4 TCG match with Garchomp EX in the standard format. Everything about the card is good except for the snipe, and the weakness to lightning can be problematic, especially with iron hands. You can take advantage of that guy's attack and you hit for weakness and you get extra prizes. That's not too good. But besides that, this card is really good. I mean, maybe what it does is not exactly right for this type of format. You know, I remember back in the day when Phantom Forces came out, Make 'em an Electric, that card was the shit. I mean, it was kind of overrated, I would say, but it did end up being very strong. Attacking and grabbing energies, doing respectable enough damage to get 2-hit KOs while powering up other Pokemon. So, you know, these types of attacks do have a use when they're good. But it just sometimes, you know, when you got maybe shit like Roaring Moon killing you in one shot, then Garchomp doing 160 and grabbing energy isn't enough. Anyway, it looks like we're playing neither of all of the stuff that I mentioned. We're going to be playing up against a Torterra deck. I can tell because of the Tortwig. And then the Pidgey over there is probably, well, almost certainly for Pidgeot EX. You get that sort of support. You know, grabbing cards with Groudle and Pidgeot so you can set up your evolution Pokemon quickly. And then maybe Torterra can be okay. I mean, it just immediately comes to mind because when you see that Turtwig, there's only one Torterra card stage 2 that can be maybe decent if you get that perfect setup. Now, this is going to be a bad matchup for me though. Normally stage 2 decks would be easy, but this is one of the types of matchups where this guy's going to have a big advantage because Garchomp, one of the other drawbacks for that 160 attack that I was talking about is that, you know, you get 2-hit KOs on the big boys, but it just falls a little bit short of a knockout on a 190 HP stage 2. Which, I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, you know, the stage 2s are supposed to take a hit. But in this case, it's not going to work out well for us because that thing does a lot of damage when it gets rolling. Plus, I won't be able to kill in one shot, giving away one prize. We're at a massive disadvantage. It's one of the things that they do with these stage 2s is you got some stage 2s, like Cinderace is another example. I'm probably going to maybe post matches with it again after I'm done with Garchomp. You got that low HP on the stage 2s that they die in one shot in almost any attack. And, you know, they do try to make them, okay, we gotta make them somewhat workable, somewhat good. You got some Pokemon like Cinderace and Torterra, they've got broken attacks when they get them going. They're really tough. I mean, Torterra is going to be able to do between 200 and 300 damage depending on all of your evolution Pokemon. If they just have 4, I believe it's 200. Haven't used it in a while, but I'm pretty sure it maxes out at 300. And, you know, when you can do this for just 2 energy, then yeah, it's pretty busted stuff. But it means nothing if the card is going to die in one shot. So they overcompensate sometimes in that sense. Maybe it shouldn't need to have such a strong attack if it just had better HP. And then it's just everything upside down. Just not how it should be. Anyway, so on top of this guy using Torterra, I'm sort of stuck with the Tinglu in the active position as well. That's very unfortunate. One of the advantages we could have had is that we get the stage 2 quickly enough, and then we can just hit 160 and kill the other dudes as they're setting up, because he is going to need a little bit of time. But unfortunately, opened up with the Tinglu. It can get me energies, great, but what I need is a switch. So let's get the Gabite. I mean, Cheryl is going to be pretty important in this matchup too. I just can't let this guy get 1-hit KO. Alright, I'm gonna put the fighting energy on you and then go for the Shauna. I draw 5. I guess I shouldn't be surprised not seeing the switch. Going for Greninja, and I still got the chance to dig, but I mean, I only got one switch in the deck. I mean, Garchomp as free retreat, it's not a card that I really need to have around. Especially because the things that would get stuck, like Tinglu, you know, he can provide me energies. I can do stuff, so... damn it, it didn't work out. So I'm gonna use Sandbringer to get more energies. And I'll put them on this dude. But at this point, I mean, he's gonna attack next turn and then the Tinglu is gonna be dead. It's just too bad, man. This could have been great. I gave this dude a lot of time. And, you know, like I've said, it's bad enough Torterra is going to be living when he evolves. You know, Garchomp won't be able to touch him. Well, never mind. I'm high. I can touch him. Obviously, I can attack him. It's not like I can't damage him. But I don't get the one-hit KO, is what I'm saying. So that's the problem. It's bad enough we got that. If I give him extra time to get all of the evolution Pokemon out, so he can hit me for high damage, that sucks even more. So Tinglu can get the one-hit KO on this thing. It would have been good if I can make at least one attack off with that guy. He goes for the Io-No and plays the Artisan down. I'll be happy to get rid of that super quick. We don't need that. And my Stadium is going to hinder the... I forgot its name again. Reversal Energy. I always want to say Scramble Energy because that's the original one. It's much easier to remember as far as I see. And then he discards all of them to promote the Cleffa. Okay, desperate stuff. Now this is nice. I mean, he did get the Torterra down on the bench and he gets another one here in hand. So he's getting the dudes out, but I guess he wants to lose the Cleffa. That's not an evolution Pokemon. So he can just open up the bench, so get the potential to go for max value 300. Now to be honest, even if you do hit for 300, Garchomp still survives. And I mean, I just need him to live one shot. But, I know it's still, we'd rather them not doing the max damage. So I got the Jirachi just to get rid of it. Just to use the Vessel, discard that, get rid of all the unnecessary cards. And we are going to use Greninja. Now I would really like to see like a boss's orders right now. Would be nice. But it doesn't appear I'm going to see something like that. I got Ultra Ball, I got Nest Ball, but we're good when it comes to our Pokemon setup. I got 2 Garchomps, I got... oh god, the Switch is priced even. What the fuck? I guess we're gonna do trekking shoes and another damn Garchomp. So I would have liked to at least save the Tinglu, move that on the bench, so then I'm ready to attack, you know, because it's the Pokemon that can get the one-hit KO. You know what, I think, well, I mean, it's too late now, we attach the energy. Okay, what I could have done was attach the 4th energy on the Tinglu, retreat, and, you know, if the Garchomp attacked, I was going to grab most of the energies back again. That's probably what we should have done, but I fucked up, sadly. Now, I suppose if I snipe around with Garchomp, this could have had some great use as well, just killed the small guys before they evolve. But now he gets, you know, the Torterra with the rare candy. The other Grotto can become Torterra as well. And then he's got Luxray as well. It's another Pokemon that combos well with the deck. So my plan was probably going to be worthless. But I mean, no. Couldn't use boss's orders. I was still going to kill the Cleffa, but at least... the Tinglu can live, could have lived. Now it's gonna die, and I don't really have anything else that can get a one-hit KO on this thing. Terrakion can only give me some defense. I hope he can't play around that, but he does have the Pidegot, so he can grab boss's orders every time. I say he, but I think it's a chick all along that's been playing. Anyway, so boss's orders, he's actually going to go for it, and she or he targets the Terrakion. No energies. I mean, it could be a problem, okay. But to be honest, I don't care that you did that, because with Terrakion, I can get that one hit KO. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take this opportunity. I want to decrease this guy's damage and snipe down the Grottle so it doesn't become another Torterra. It's like we're playing, you know, Garchomp style here, trying to just get prizes on the small dudes, not so small anymore, and avoid the main attacker for as long as possible, just to decrease his damage. I mean, I'm really late to the party. I should have been attacking ages ago, and then I don't think this deck would have really done much. Even if Torterra can survive, I would have just outpaced him. But because he had so many turns to set up, I mean, it's fair game right now. Anything can happen. I am ahead in prizes, but my Pokemon give away more prizes when they die. She went for that Iono. Okay, that's fine. We're good when it comes to stuff for now. As long as I have an energy on the other Garchomp, when I attack, I can just get more energies. We're good. And Ultra Ball, I will discard one Iono and one Candy to get the other Garchomp. I believe I should get by with these. I mean, we only have 3 in the deck anyway. I have to get by with this stuff, and we gotta use Cheryl. So, first things first, switch to you, and then go for the Iono. So this Torterra is going down, plus I see the Cheryl, that's excellent. And there's nothing else for me to grab with the Nest Ball, okay, that's fine. Put the energy on Garchomp, and we are good. Alright. So I have a decent enough lead. It's still fair game. She can pick on the hurt Garchomp, and then she's going to be at 3. You know, the Pidegot is out. You got to remember that. When they do got that out, they can get any card per turn they want. So she can try and grab boss's orders, or even counter catcher in this case. That'd be even worse. So Super Rod putting some Pokemon back. And there's a second Luxray down. That's not going to be that great, but it is an easy evolution Pokemon you can just get out, and she can keep doing high damage. I don't know, should I revisit Torterra? Maybe. We'll see. I'll use some different Stage 2 Pokemon that are bad, and then maybe I'll use this guy. This guy might not be as bad as the others, but still. You know, you guys see this card top in events and shit? It was all Chien Pao and Gardevoir and Lightning Dex and Roaring Moon last time I checked. In that Celio's Network video where he showed some results. Okay, so Tinglu is out. That's pretty painful. And I'm hoping to God Iono is gonna be good. I can do Cheryl. I mean, it's so risky, but I'm gonna do it. I could have just waited until 2 dudes are hurt, but if he just does boss's orders, then it's all for nothing anyway. So do that now, and we can just Iono later. I mean, I'm ahead in prizes, so the scramble energy is going to be in effect. Sadly. It really is going to be like a battle of grind right now. I just got to keep attacking, and hopefully I can beat his ass before he can kill me. You know, boss's orders and cards that pull are going to be my worst enemy. Because eventually we are going to have to be tagging and switching the Garchomps. I can't just let him kill 2. If he just kills 2, he wins. So in 4 attacks, he wins. And I gotta win in less than that. So grass energy on the other Torterra. It's too bad. I could have really effectively stopped those reversal energies with my stadium, but we just had bad timing. Alright. Let's see. So I can do Iono again, and that's what I'm gonna do. Our deck is super thin. There's not really anything that I'm looking for. Maybe the only good thing would be Miriam. So I can put back the Tinglu and even the Terrakion. Those might help. We gotta see it though. And I'm gonna retreat, of course. So at least this way he has to use Pidgeot to grab like a pulling card. Torterra goes down. That's another evolution Pokemon out of the way. And where do I even put the energies? I mean, we're good on everybody. I guess I'll put one on... Put another one on the Garchomp. Maybe we'll double snipe. It's actually kind of tempting. Like I can snipe and kill the Pidgey. And that's one way to speed up prizes. But then we still need to attack the Torterra 2 times, so... Do I do it now or do I do it later, is the question. Goes for quick search, of course, and if I had to guess, I mean, it's gonna be, yeah, the boss's orders, unsurprisingly. So this Garchomp goes down, and we are in the danger zone right now. So basically, she just needs to attack Garchomp one more time, and then the next time when I switch, use a boss's orders or something. Okay, so now I have a pretty big decision to make. It doesn't look like we're going to see Miriam in time for it to matter. So I'm really just going to have to ride my luck with these Garchomps and hope she can't really pull again. I play another Gibble down. It doesn't matter. I mean, grab the Manaphy. I'm just going to discard all of this crap to thin my hand. I mean, it really just... You know, the boss's orders is in the deck, okay. Maybe if we grab that, it'd be good. It's rough because even if I kill the Pidgey, I don't decrease his damage. Like if I had him in the range where he does 150, then this would have been a piece of cake because then he doesn't get the 2-hit KO. But when he can do 200 per turn, that's a 2-hit KO easy. So, I'm not sure. Do I attack the Pidgey? I mean, he can evolve into it, but I am going to go for the attack on the Torterra, the threat. This is the threat, and if this thing dies, he doesn't get another Turtwig out quick, I win. But he does have time. I mean, this attacker isn't out yet. Gets the Manaphy down, okay. Then this... Now I lost my chance on the Pidgey completely. So now we're just going to be attacking whatever's active. And then hope this works. I mean, he puts a grass energy on the Luxray. I'm not too worried about that. He does have a lot of resources in the discard pile. I would want to say a lot of reversal energies got used, which gives me a little bit of another type of hope. He runs out of energies or something. But I mean, with the bench full, no Turtwig there because he played the Manaphy to protect the Pidgey, I guess. I kill the Torterra now, the biggest threat. And if he cannot use boss's orders and just put the energies on the Luxray to pull and kill the hurt Garchomp, I got a chance to win. I mean, we need to see boss's orders because if he's going to keep the Pidgeot there, he can buy more time. So I use the Raihan to put the grass energy on the Pidgeot. A bit surprised they didn't put that on the Luxray. But I mean, using that supporter, I should be safe if he doesn't have counter catcher. Puts the DC on Pidgeot and then gets rid of his Stadium for Artisan, gets the Turtwig, and just do 100. Okay, I really don't care about that. Gotta see like the boss's orders or something. I just see the vessel. Damn, I think we're just gonna have to... Well, I'm gonna thin my stuff as much as I can, and then if I... Well, I mean, if I use the Cynthia, I'll deck out. But the boss's orders is there. The Miriam looks like it was prized. And then she surrendered anyway. Okay. I mean, I might have actually lost if she didn't surrender, but maybe she ran out of gas. You know, the Pidgeot wasn't going to do it. So, GG from me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like. Share the video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. What